Portrait of a Spy. Portrait of a Spy, The Battle Against the Ghosts of Jihad. Part 1, Introduction, The Reluctant Witness. Imagine walking through the romantic, sun-drenched streets of Paris with the person you love most. Suddenly, your professional instincts scream. You lock eyes with a man in the crowd and you know, with the absolute certainty of a veteran assassin, that he is wearing a suicide vest. But there are too many children nearby. There are too many innocent bystanders. You hesitate for a fraction of a second, and then the world explodes. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are dissecting one of Daniel Silva's most haunting and relevant thrillers, Portrait of a Spy. For Gabriel Allon, that moment of hesitation in Paris becomes a ghost that follows him across 3 continents. He isn't just hunting a man this time, he is hunting a shadow that is radicalizing an entire generation through the glowing screens of their computers. Let's step into a world where the most dangerous weapon isn't a bomb, it's a belief. Part 2. Breathless Plot Highlights. Operation Desert Rose. 1. An Enemy of Ideas. The drama ignites when the office identifies the mastermind behind a new wave of attacks in London and Paris. His name is Rashid al-Husseini, an American-born cleric hiding in the trackless deserts of Yemen. Unlike the cave-dwelling terrorists of the past, Rashid is a charismatic influencer who uses the internet to spread a virus of hatred. The kitsch, or the high-stakes tension, lies in the fact that Rashid doesn't get blood on his own hands. He simply speaks, and others die. Gabriel realizes that to kill the movement, he must first find the man, but Rashid is a ghost in a digital labyrinth. 2. The unlikely ally, Nadia al-Bakari. To penetrate a network this tight, Gabriel needs a key. He finds it in the most unexpected person, Nadia al-Bakari. She is the daughter of Zizi al-Bakari, the Saudi billionaire and enemy Gabriel killed in a previous book. The suspense becomes suffocating as Gabriel travels to the south of France to recruit her. He must convince Nadia to become a spy for the very country that killed her father, appealing to her desire to wash the blood of her family's name. Their relationship is a masterclass in tension, a fragile bond built on a foundation of mutual grief and deep-seated suspicion. 3. The chess match in the desert. The mission takes Gabriel and Nadia into the heart of the Arab world, from the glittering towers of Dubai to the restrictive atmosphere of Saudi Arabia. The kitsch peaks as Nadia undergoes brutal loyalty tests from the terror network. Every word she speaks and every move she makes could be her last. Gabriel is forced to watch from the shadows, unable to intervene, playing a high-stakes game of invisible protection, where he must trust her instincts as much as his own. 4. The Manhattan Countdown. The climax of the book shifts to the streets of New York. The office uncovers a plot for a simultaneous, spectacular attack on America's most iconic landmarks. The pacing becomes relentless as Gabriel races against time to identify sleeper cells that have been hidden in plain sight for years. It is a terrifying tick-tock thriller that forces Gabriel to step out of the shadows of Europe and onto the global stage to prevent a second 9/11. Part 3. Artistic Highlights. The Portrait of Fear. The title Portrait of a Spy has a dual meaning that Daniel Silva explores brilliantly. On one level, it refers to Gabriel Allon himself, a man whose face is now known to his enemies, making him a walking target. On another level, it refers to the way the enemy paints a portrait of hatred in the minds of the youth. Silva uses Gabriel's artist's eye as a narrative device. Gabriel observes the world through the lens of symmetry and color. He looks for the asymmetry in a crowd or the off-key behavior of a target to find the truth. The prose is sharp and cinematic, capturing the terrifying beauty of the desert and the cold, mechanical efficiency of a modern intelligence center. Part 4. Analysis. The Battlefield of the Mind. The core message of this installment is a sobering one. The most dangerous weapon in the world isn't made of steel or explosives, it is made of twisted faith. Silva exposes the reality of the post-9/11 world, where terrorism has evolved into a decentralized digital war. The book explores the concept of the enemy within, people raised in Western luxury who choose the path of destruction. Gabriel's journey is a reflection on the limits of kinetic force. He realizes that while he can stop a bomber, he cannot easily stop an idea. It is a story about the heavy burden of the Watchers and the realization that in the war of ideologies, there are no final victories. Part 5. Conclusion. A turning point for Alon. Portrait of a Spy concludes with a massive victory, but it leaves Gabriel Allen forever changed. He has moved from being a simple cleaner or field agent to a grand strategist. The events of this book set the stage for his future role as the head of the Mossad, as he realizes that the threats of the future require a new kind of leadership. Thank you for joining me for this review of Book 11. What did you think of Gabriel's decision to use the daughter of his enemy as an asset? Was it a stroke of genius or a reckless gamble? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of the saga, The Fallen Angel. Until next time, keep your eyes on the canvas and stay vigilant.